Well, after 90 minutes of football action, the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, it ended 11-0. Accra has to folk 3. Now, take it from me, this is the first time Accra has to folk shed 3 goals in the 2025-2026 Ghana Premier League season. The first time I has to folk about game. Now I shed 3 goals. And no, any record it told ya what the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Going into the game, I'm sure most of you now you were hoping that Hasselhoff definitely a winning game way. But in your wildest imagination, I'm not sure say you give it a thought say has bit me bako me no me ensa yemfa credit Emma coach Didi Dramani and then the Mranti. Now for Accra Hasselhoff, one department or more are you weaker, are more room for improvement for that department, are the forward line, putting the ball at the back of the net. For their midfield, fairly good, defense, very good. But when it comes to the forward line, the front line of Accra House of Folk, the Hamza Ises, the Frank Aburadoku, the Martin Kakari, the Henry Watkins, the Mawuli Wayo performance no ewo form. But ene no kura no eye baako pɛ. Though they wasted a couple of chances in the first half, I think they really made amends in the second half by scoring 2 goals. And Obuama has to folk a winning by 3 goals to 0. Until yen mom ranting about so. Now yen show more than yen can show more. Say more room for improvement. At the moment has the number of goals on my share this season 15 goals. And I will show points tallying in Sonswa and move from 32 to 35 or more the pressure. Emma league leaders, Mediama Sporting Club, and other teams are more top 5 anymore. Now for goalkeeper Benjamin Asare, one making a lot of saves. Game where game shots on no anchor so bebre. One year too active in goal post, but now or you very alert. The reflexes and so was on point. The slightest of chances to be and I say be a threat to be a corner, he was able to deal with sad threats and waiting me keep the 3rd clean sheet in a row. Yeah, Benjamin Asare keeping a 3rd clean sheet in a row, or making a return to the starting 11 against Hoho United, and that game has won by a goal to 0. They did not concede. Fast forward against Dreams FC, it was a draw, and against 11 Wonders and so while recording clean sheets. Now, good news for Mawuli Wayo. Good news for Mawuli Wayo, or returning to the starting 11. And Wunya, the opening goal in the 8th minute, Emma, the Continental Club Masters. Now, Obi Bisam say game plan on it saying game planner Didi Dramani, Eddie right game in the money saying. You see, going into this game, Didi Dramani, I'm sure he sat down. Senior, most of the intelligent coaches say, was studying the opponent. Was share the new opponent a bit media then a game ni mo bit media ba cause havoc. Wasans wa hwe baby oppressing the opponent ne pa obetimi asay the game plan, and I think he really did that to perfection. Nunti and has to focus ranch and anim honomo Mawuli Wayo, Frank Aburadoku, Henry Boateng with the pace, with the energy and the athleticism or the top pressure. Emma the center backs and the goalkeeper of 11 Wonders or Ben Hardy ama omo entimi enya the luxury of time and space to build up play from the back. And no any the game planner coach Didi Dramani edi right game ni mo work up to perfection, because especially in the first half 11 Wonders, now they were in 6s and 7s. They were in total disarray. They were just confused, and it continued in the second half. So probably 11 Wonders coach making some good changes and no it misses a game or no. Now for 11 Wonders, they came into the game with their usual philosophy and idea to build up play from the back and also go in for that true passes, but Entimi and Wake, because the game plan of Accra House of Folk was not to allow 11 Wonders to play the game according to their rhythm. Inti House of Folk and a set of questions Emma 11 Wonders for a answer. Now so we're starting 11 coach Didi Dramani didn't was a bonabaso, and he said how I would me make those number of changes in his starting 11. It should tell you that he really did his homework on 11 Wonders. Now the last game I has any Dreams FC a boy no na players ni bi ewo mu a against 11 Wonders ene ye hu omo right back yaw amankwa ba fi entimi a start Emmanuel amankwa ba replace no and a led back in so no Baba Adamu be replace Bransford Mensah. Now in midfield the likes of David Oponwa-Frane, the likes of Park George, they were all missing no entimi and bo game no against a year 11 Wonders, but yehu Hamza Hussein, yehu a year Abdul Karim. And in the attacking third and so yehu Henry Boateng, yehu Mawuli Wayo, Hamza Issa estate against Dreams FC, but against 11 Wonders, Frank Abradoku and it me estate Emma Accra House of Folk. Now in midfield, the return of Raphael Lamponsa and also Eweke Emma Accra House of Folk, Masudi Dramani, and making close to 5 changes in the starting 11 or the FAC Dreams FC. And then against 11 Wonders, changes also. So in the forward line, now has to folk in your players or more athletic or more very pacey. And I think it really added up or it really increased the depth and also the strength of Accra House of Folk and also facilitated their game plan to yield some level of productivity and no a boy Emma threat and 11 Wonders beat me the baby face Accra House of Folk no and to me and work it to perfection. Now in the first half Accra House of Folk dominated possession, but it was that close, and after that all important goal scored by Mawuli Wayo na ama a year 11 Wonders for no or my confused. Now it is some pressure be up to 11 Wonders for no, so say 11 Wonders for any game plan, and of course psychologically they were that disturbed. Going on or moving forward has in a lot of chances, but not profligating a problem on the part of Accra House of Folk. Now in the second half, game no changes, not too much when it comes to possession, when it comes to intensity. Now you House of Folk more ready, and I know more the able game but coach Didi Dramani realized he needed to make some changes. So second half, Frank Abradoku and Babio and Hamza Issa be replacing, and Issa Ebaye because of his pace, because of how comfortable he is on the ball. Or man has to folk a different dynamism in the attacking third. Martin Kakari also came in for Mawuli Wayo, and of course Henry Boateng was that industrious the final product and a problem still not a problem with me working on his final product. I think he'll be a fine player for Accra House of Folk. So in the second half, Martin Kakari came in, Kwesi Asma also sapped Hussein Mohammed. Asma ne ball that long drive and a goalkeeper Oben had the entimi anchi ball ni kwa. And I was so surprised the House of Folk, especially in the first half, Oman bought a lot of long shots and Oben had because so prove ye say all ball ni kwa no problem. So a intelligent decision on the part of Kwesi Asma. So be suma ball no with that powerful drive and Openyi and as a player, your friend Martin Kakari she go very close to 2 years in it. With me here then go Matt Millie with me and my that scrappy finisher has a 2-0. Intelligent play from Hamza Issa after say or Messi a chance. There wasn't a chance on what Henry Boateng so may say some good chances, but intelligent play by Hamza Issa on one it me winning penalty a creative penalty and my crash. So surprisingly when decided so be ball and you Kelvin or Sayasiba Asibe at the ball no at to left na goalkeeper no so and I'm right. So a great performance from Accra House of Folk, but say we coach Didi Dramani in the post match or say the focus on the details, the intangibles, the emenewo yen shada and pay attention to no and no any idea ni focus. You move the a tire score line no and ye de bia any ye details no. But Didi Dramani say oh pay attention to details why an analysis here and ya the obeka say game way a be a game House of Folk totally more a dominate here. More room for improvement coming in from coach Didi Dramani. Now say yeah after 90 minutes start and say Nani CBT possession 54% for Accra House of Folk, 46% for 11 Wonders. Corners has in 5 Wonders in 3. Fouls on 23 for 11 Wonders, 21 for Accra House of Folk. Yellow cards has a be Wonders in 2 and a red card, and so will be in the red card. Now For the standout players, Abdul Karim was adjudged as the MVP, the most valuable player of the match, and I think he really deserved it. Also, my honorable mentions, kakra Henry Boateng was industrious, and he was one player that has a folk one attacking moves, incursions in a through a Henry Boateng. But like I said earlier on, he needs to work on his final delivery and also the decision making, akakakra as in a game, too amateurish. Yeah. I was say it may refine as a player, and I think Coach Didi Dramani is going to really work on Henry Boateng. He has the potential. The only thing left is the decision making, and I will hear polish kakra. I think that he will be a fine player for Accra House of Folk, and of course, Mauli Wayo. Yeah, Mauli Wayo, how our press, it is so exciting to watch. Kelvin Osayasibe also did well by scoring that penalty. The next game I has been against Bichim United. After that game and the Titanic encounter, the super clash, take place at the Baba Nyara Sports Stadium. It has our mobile Kumase, no money, the Metema boys, the Ukuma Pim, Beba boys, the Porcupine Warriors, or more. So, but before that game at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, it's House of Folk versus Bicham United. After that game, no more Eko Kumase. For the number of points, like I said earlier on, now House of Folk Ekuta 35 points. Mediama Sporting Club, Womo, and Edaso Elidi, Bashanen so set Womo, Ewo Gamer, Womo, Ebebo, and the likes of Kumasi Asante Kotokomunina, and so Ewo Machisa, Womo Ebebo. But at the moment, House of Folk equita 35 points. The first 5 in the House of Folk were edimwakotene pa. And the results from the other games, anybody tell me say be a has so at that second, and also be 52nd honomo, about that third, and also about that fourth. It will all depend on the scoreline from other matches a bit take place. But at the moment, it's 35 points for Accra House of Folk, and they will just move straight to the second position on the leg lock. Yedi, ABC say na dasiene yeshia yedi nkomono. Let me hear from you in the comment section your take on the performance of Accra House of Folk against 11 Wonders. Area B was has improvement in a year more. Let me hear from you in the comment section. Do to subscribe to Saben Media Sports Section on YouTube for the very best of sporting content. Makramo.